Hey, how's it going, everybody? Tom McBride here, team leader, owner, McBride Motorsports, crewman and mechanic at Lap Motorsports. It's a beautiful Sunday here in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's a little humid for my taste, but you got to get used to these sorts of things. I'm doing a little wrench turning today before we leave for Laguna Seca Raceway tomorrow morning. Working on the old Comp Trans Am. I was recently replacing a oil pan gasket on the car, as these cars are famous for oil pan gasket leaks, and I decided it was a good time to replace my motor mounts. I'm not going to go with factory motor mounts. I picked me up this Prothane polyurethane motor mount kit. Fairly easy install. 3 bolts on the driver's side motor mount, 3 bolts on the passenger. Passenger is a little more tricky. One of the bolts is kind of hard to get to, but you can get in there with a socket wrench and get it out. You just got to climb up underneath the car and kind of do that little contortionist thing, and you're able to get it out. What I'll end up having to do, since these are riveted together, I'll have to drill out these rivets right here. You can see them right there. Hold on here. Let me change camera view here. Boom! Just like dynamite. Alright, here we go. It'll work a little bit easier. See these 3 rivets right here? I'm going to have to drill those out in order to get that motor mount out of the clamshell. One word of note, on all the web forums and online, and even some mechanics I've talked to, they claim that the passenger side motor mount can be a PITA. You got to jack the motor up anyways to get the tension off the motor mount bolts, to pull the motor mount bolts out. If you go up just a little bit more and get on a pry bar on the pedestal of the motor mount and just slightly wiggle it a little bit, this motor mount will actually just slip its way out and fall out. I got it out in a matter of a couple minutes. The kit comes with these bolts that will replace these rivets after you drill them out. So, like I said, it's a fairly simple install. You know, a weekend warrior DIY mechanic can do it. Probably in a couple hours, depending. I've got some smog stuff removed from my car, so it makes getting to the motor mounts a little bit easier. I don't have an air pump or anything like that. So just depending on the mods you have done to your car. I also have long tube headers. That makes it a little bit easier as well. Factory exhaust system's pretty big, pretty restrictive and bulky, so that can make it a little difficult to get into some areas. But I'm doing it. The car on jack stands. Please excuse my mess. Now's about the time to go around and pick and get organized again before I start tearing back into this. So for everybody out there, hope you have a wonderful weekend. And remember, be safe, keep it on the track.